Dash is one of my favorite coins, and it still is. Now, somebody was asking in the comments section, is it going to be having a comeback? Okay. Now, I remember a couple of people that actually had Dash nodes back in the day. I think you needed 1,000 or 2,000 Dash coins for a node. And back then, they were actual millionaires because I think Dash was $1,000, $2,000 per coin Canadian at that moment in time. And then, of course, it came down. Now, Dash is still very important, especially really going gung ho, and especially South America. Places like Venezuela use it quite a lot because it's fast, it's cheap, and you have many of the wonderful things that are attached to it that make it a really good cryptocurrency to use for commerce. Unfortunately, Bitcoin at the moment, unless you're using the Lightning Network, is pretty bad for day to day spending at the moment, unless you're using the Lightning Network. But Dash seems to be holding its own in Venezuela and many of the countries in South America where they use it a lot, actually. So if you're wondering where the Dash went, it's in Venezuela. And Litecoin. They use Litecoin a lot there too. Okay, so let's throw some cards down. See if it'll come back to its former glory, where everybody was talking about it as the replacement for Bitcoin back in the day. If we've been around that long, you may remember all that wonderful stuff going on. It seems that the health of Dash is pretty steady. There was some things that were going on behind the scenes that may have even collapsed it, and I believe they turned that around and made it much better than what it was. There was a moment in time where it could have fell flat on its face and everything went into ruin. We got the tower card, if you're wondering, especially in that health. So they saved it from the fire. The money, okay, is going to be not bad. It's going to be following that Bitcoin price, even though it's being used in South America. Not so much here in North America, but South America, it's used quite a bit, and in some African countries, actually. So that money is going to be, the price of the Dash is going to be coming up quite a bit along with that Bitcoin. And it may even start to do the opposite to Bitcoin, because it is being used on a daily basis. So it does have that value in other countries. The people that are involved in it, they've had that long journey, and that's going to be coming to quite an end. They're building things in the background normally, and there's some white hat activity with this one as well, where they're going to be using it for a better money system for many of the countries around the world as alongside Bitcoin. Okay. Dash is going to be still with us. It's going to be one of the stronger coins going forward. If you have some spare cash, maybe buy a couple Dash. It's a pretty good cryptocurrency overall, even though it's not talked about a lot as of, it's going to be around, and it's going to be picking up its pace as we go into the new world. It's the nicest way to say it. As we move forward into this financial situation that we're getting ourselves into around the planet. Okay, so Dash is going to be making that comeback.